And I'm so glad. Well, you better be glad you beat him, because if he'd have made contact with you while you were running, you would have died, because you didn't have any protection on your back. You're not supposed to run from the devil. Once you declare war, you can't turn around. Once you declare war on the devil and say, it's warfare time, it's spiritual warfare time, you got to make up in your mind, I'm going to fight the good fight of faith. And you effectively fight the devil. Remember the lesson we gave you a few weeks ago, GPS. You fight the devil when you turn on your spiritual GPS system. You fight the devil when you learn how to give of yourself unselfishly. You fight the devil when you learn how to pray without ceasing. And you fight the devil when you learn how to speak life into a dying situation. Point number 3, if you want to trust in the Lord, you have to understand that all of us are going to have problems. But a problem is merely the passageway to a miracle. Your problem is a passageway to a miracle. You cannot experience a miracle unless you need one. And the last time I checked, when a person needs a miracle, that means they got a serious problem. They have a problem where there is no earthly solution. Problems are the passageway for miracles. Many of us only know God as a keeper, and that's a great testimony. But there's somebody that knows God in a different dimension, because they actually messed up. They messed up one day, and they realized in the midst of their problem, God reached down, looked beyond their faults, saw their needs, and got them out of that situation. If you don't have problems, you only know one dimension of God. Problems allow you to understand that multidimensional manifestation of the love of God. Everyone can brag about how good they've been, but you don't really know God until you've been a bad boy, till you've been a bad girl. And God looked beyond all of that craziness and said, you're still my child. Come on back home. And then you're able to witness to someone in a totally different way. I often tell people that are going through divorce or have been through divorce, and sometimes the church is so unfair. We're so cruel when it comes to people who need the love of Jesus Christ the most. And I've seen couples going through divorces or going through crises in their relationships, and instead of the church embracing them, the church ostracizes them. But there may be a man or a woman in here today that has experienced a divorce, and you're able to reach a demographic that my wife and I can't reach. My wife and I, she's been my girlfriend since she was my girlfriend at 15. She's been my girl since we were 15 years old. So I can't reach a certain group that has dealt with the trauma of divorce. I can talk to you, I can love you, I can hug you, I can be a listening ear, but I may not be able to minister and bring you out of it and bring you through it. But God allowed some of you to go through that problem. And he's revealed his miraculous hand so that now you are able to witness that miraculous power to someone else. Because problems are only a passageway to a miracle. Psalm 30, verse number 5.